All right, here I am, y'all. I am on StreamYard. Okay, let's see here. What's going on? Okay, I'm on StreamYard, which I paid for the month, or Matthew paid for the month. So come join me here on StreamYard. It's called Before I Sack Out for the Night Part 2. So you'll be able to find me if you can hear me in here. You guys see it on there yet? Anybody see me? Ah, there's 7 people. Some of you found me. All right, looks like I'm streaming on YouTube and on StreamYard now. This is interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Well, I learned something new. There's Lee. Hi, Lee. Hi, Martha Lee. Hi, Hillary. Look at that. We got all rhyming names in here. Who's going to break the rhyme? Lee, Martha Lee, Hillary, Tweedledee.
You're going to hear some noise.
Matthew's going to be pounding? Okay, well, there were 30 in the other room. Hopefully, y'all will find me. Okay, I am going to try to close out of this. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll give it a shot. Hi, Julie. Yes, I'm here. You found me again. I am here. Hopefully, this will not have problems, but it generally does not. Hillary, I will not run out of time this month because I paid for the whole month. And it's unlimited monthly when you pay whatever. I think it was 20 or something. I don't remember. Wasn't it 20?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Matthew paid for it for me, I think. So we should be okay. I mean, YouTube helps pay my bills, so it's worth going on to StreamYard and talking to y'all when I can. Yeah, we're okay. Matthew's going to be pounding because my little sheet that we hung earlier came down, so we're putting it back on up there. See? In the doorway so that all the cool air can stay in when we turn the air conditioners on. Here, kitty. Why is she going to want to move? Oh, because the chair's coming over. She's like, yikes, I'm out of here.
Can you get the rest of the way?
Maybe. I'll try.
Or just leave it there and I'll get it.
Sore arm, remember?
Well, I have a sore arm.
I know. I'm just saying.
So
we
just
both
leave
do.
It.
No, I can do it this way. I can at least tip it up to you.
All right, I got it.
Mine has something to do with atrophying muscles or something. I don't know. But like I said, a long time ago, this whole left side of my body shrunk.
It's withdrawal effects from crabs, honey.
No, it's not, honey. I've never had crabs.
Stop lying, dude, all right? Everybody here knows you and loves you for who you are. Not the crabs.
I never had crabs.
Stop lying. We all itch every once in a while, honey. You shouldn't be ashamed of the itch. It's getting stuffy in here, honey. You should turn the air back on.
You know what? You gave me such a hard time about that, and now you're saying you're thinking it's stuffy in here.
Oh, man.
What?
I'm sweating over here, though. You gotta shut off the air.
So I redid my cards for my eating. We did meatballs today, so I have to find that. See how many of my things I actually ate today. I am looking. Ah, there it is. So we got the meatballs. Yeah, Matthew's a goofball. See? Chicken patty, veggie patty, crumble, soy, meatballs. So we did the meatballs. We did the veggies. I did some fruit. I didn't do my popcorn today. I got to do that today. I always eat popcorn. I don't know if we have any left, though. We'll probably have to pop some. This morning we did, let's see, mashed potatoes, I think. A little bit of mashed potatoes, so starch. And legumes, which are the lentils. Oh, that stinks, Glow. That you gotta pay extra for it. There's no way I would live in an apartment without an air conditioner, though. No way. Or any house. Not in the heat that I have here. I mean, maybe you live in a different type of place, but here, I can't handle it without air. That's why we got 3 air conditioners. We're not playing with this thing. Mm-mm. Okay, what else did I have? I had a little bit of granola, so that's another starch. Let's put that over here. Brussels sprouts, that's more veggies. I had a little bit of spaghetti, so that's another starch. Starch. And whoopie pie would count as a starch too, I'm sure. Which I don't have any more starches left, so I went over on my starches. Oh well, no biggie. Yeah, I don't understand why you can't have your own electric or the air conditioner. That's dumb. That's totally dumb. You should be allowed to have whatever flipping air conditioner you want whenever you want it. I am very behind in my fruits today. Very behind. So I still have a fruit and a popcorn that I need to eat tonight. The rest of them, they can wait. Oops. Ugh. Oh, he pays the electric and the water. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that makes it kind of iffy there, Glow. When they pay that, you know, then I guess they have some say in that type of thing. So, has anybody seen any interesting YouTube channels or stuff going on online? What's happening with Perplexed Cutie? If she's got anything going down? Has Molly Golightly been back? You know, anything exciting going on YouTube? Because honestly, it's been pretty boring for me lately. Doesn't seem to be anything drawing me in. And Cece's goat got out. I knew that. I didn't really watch her video, but I saw it pop up on my feed. It's not the same as it used to be, you know, last year. Yeah, I don't know, Glow. Good question. The heat he provides, which is turned off in the summer, and us having air conditioners. Maybe go to like whatever type of organization, you know, handles that. Hi, Mommy Mers. Like when you work for a company, you go to OSHA. It's still sore, Mommy Mers. We've been using BioFreeze on it. I bet if Tim was in here, he'd say, "Oh yeah, that's a good product, that BioFreeze." Seems to do the trick. It's basically menthol. It just kind of eases the pain a little bit. But he doesn't want to rely on the muscle relaxants too much. So we're just doing the BioFreeze for now and a little bit of massage. And then he's going to take his muscle relaxants tonight before bed so that he can be out of pain long enough to sleep through the night, hopefully. What are you watching, honey?
Outer Banks.
Is that with that same girl?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it almost looked like her. Grace Van Dien. Police were digging in residential area for woman missing in Colorado. Not another one. Really? Yeah, Glow, I wouldn't just put up with that. I'd be looking into your rights. Is it in the contract that or whatever you signed for the rental agreement that you can't have an air conditioner? You could always get a portable one, Glow. He can't say anything about that one that plugs into the wall, right? Well, it would still use or use the electricity. Maybe buy a generator, like a portable one, if there is such a thing, or like a battery operated air thing. I don't know. I know. Doesn't it seem like something's always going on in Colorado? Something sinister? It's ridiculous. Hi, Robbie. Love you too. Where the heck have you been? How have you been? You don't text me anymore. We haven't talked on the phone. We never did our collab. I don't see you anymore. What's going on, Robbie? What's happening, dude? I'm looking you right in the eye in the camera. What's going on, dude? Oh. Oh, man, Glow, that stinks.
What?
Maybe find a new apartment. She can't have an air conditioner unless she pays extra for it. Because the landlord pays the electricity.
Huh.
Oh, a lady went biking Mother's Day and disappeared. Don't go biking in Colorado. Don't even live in flipping Colorado. Seriously. There is more friggin' murders committed in that place. Oh my gosh. Wow, Robbie. That's awful. Oh my gosh. How sad. Yeah, I agree with Hillary, Glow. I would check it out. I would investigate, find out if you have rights. And if not, I'd start looking for a new place where the landlord's more understandable. My voice is wonkers. Oh, well, my phone's charging right now, Robbie. You talking about the link to the Colorado thing? Oh, okay. All right, good. That's good that my voice is no longer wonkers. Momo, you need some food, baby? Hang on, I need to feed the Momo. Let me feed you, dude. I know you're not a dude, but let me feed you anyway. There you go, bud. So your alignment was normal on your shoulder. No acute soft tissue joint or bone abnormality. You have an ossific density projecting over the inferior aspect of the glenohumeral joint. Huh. Honey, I'm going to check this out and see what's really going on with your shoulder. Where's Tim when you need him? Seriously. Hang on, y'all. I need to check something out a minute. So a ossific density projecting over the ossific over the inferior aspect of the of the glenohumeral joint. What's that look like? All right, let's see. You have what's called long bone trauma. Long bone trauma. Articular. So it looks like he's got some kind of extra bone or something in his shoulder. Ossific. Oh, like I said, where's Tim when you need him? Dee Dee, how about a link? A link to what, Lee? What link? Oh, that's True Glow. I forgot. You got a kitty cat. You can't be in a place where you can't have your kitty. I got you there. Well, hopefully you can find a way to stay cool. Put some ice in a bowl in front of a fan. It works like an air conditioner, too. Come up. Oh, duh. I'm sorry, Lee. Hold on. I'm a little slow. Yeah, I'll give you a link. Just a second, dear. There you go. You can come on up. No, you're fine, Glow. It's understandable. You know how we are. If somebody's got a problem, we want to try to fix it. That's just your YouTube friends. We all care about you. There's Lee. Hey, Lee.
Hey, honey, can you hear me?
I hear you just fine.
No echoing?
No echoing.
Well, thanks for letting me up. I don't know what's going on with Robbie, but I saw him come in here. I hope he comes up too.
Yeah.
He's been going through a lot of crap. I've been busy all week. I've had surgery. No victimhood, no pity on me. It's just cataract surgery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I can't see, I can't read, and I've just been laying down with my eyes shut.
Oh.
So I'm catching here and there whenever I can. How are you, dear?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. You look fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, I actually was out. I did a shop today. I'm doing Instacart. I didn't know if you knew that.
Oh, are you kidding? I'm living on Instacart.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm one of the deliverers.
Well, I got news for you. A lady came yesterday, and I've been very happy so far. I did 5 Instacarts. So this lady came, and I thanked her. Of course, she had no toilet paper. And I said, thank you very much. You did a wonderful job. And she said, oh my God, thank you so much. She said, everybody's so mean to me. They don't like my replacements. They're getting angry.
Yep, you get those few that are nasty.
I gave her 5 stars. And, good. I mean, come on. These are people trying to make a living.
Right, exactly. We're trying to help people out.
Have a heart. I mean.
Right.
People, I tell you what, Dee Dee, you've got a kind heart. I'm loyal. I'm a loyal sub to you. You know that. Anyone in here knows that. And I just can't believe, even if this Instacart lady made a mistake, I still wouldn't be disrespectful or mean. She's out there trying to make a buck.
I know.
You got to give credit for anybody that's going to get up and make $1.
Exactly. And we don't get paid that well, really. I
have no idea what they get paid. Tell me.
Like $9 here, $7 there, sometimes 25. You rarely get a whole lot more than that. What happens is you do a bunch of shops during the week and it adds up. Like this week, I got $75 for the week.
All right, but I have no idea. Let me ask you a question, if I may.
Mhm.
You don't have to tell me because I could have asked the lady that came to the door. I don't want to know the amount. Do you get paid per hour just for the job?
No, you
No,
don't
you
get
get-
paid
No.
per hour. You get paid per job. Each job, when it pops up on the phone,
Plus
has a
tip.
different amount plus a tip. So it may be $7 plus a $3 tip for like 31
Well,
items you go and buy
okay,
somebody.
well let me ask you this. I've been giving 15% tip. Do you think that's generous?
Yeah, that's really generous.
Okay.
I think that's great. A lady gave me a tip of $2 today, I think. You just shot some yucky over onto my eye. Thank you.
You're
Do you need a
welcome.
mask?
No, I'm safe in my own home.
I'm not safe, apparently. Maybe I need a mask. You're shooting your spit over across the
I'm
room.
sorry, dude. But yes, I'm okay. Thanks for asking.
Matthew's a little wide awake tonight. Maybe he should come on.
He was just next to me a minute ago. He sat next.
I heard that. I saw that, but he gets in his moods. He's a good guy.
He's right there trying to be ornery. Come
Hey,
on.
honey, how are you, Matthew?
How are you, Matthew?
I'm alright. Sore, but alright.
His shoulder's
What's
about.
wrong? Mine. Well, I hate to say mine too, but I did something with my left shoulder.
Well, his doctor told him he needs to quit his job.
Are you
If he
serious?
Yeah, because if he continues to use his arm the way he has, it's going to get worse, she said. He's not going to quit it, but
Is it right or left?
it's his right shoulder.
And that's what he works with. He's a right-hander.
No, he's left-handed, actually. But he uses his arms to lift things all the time. I know, social distance, Juanita. In my own home, I'm going to need to social distance.
I'm about a couple feet.
Well, I mean, the perfect world to try, here's the thing. There's a lot of people on disability that I believe really deserve it.
Yeah.
Like I know someone for like 20 years that really needs disability. Applied 4 or 5 times, can't get it. And then I see people collecting disability that are out there partying. I don't get it.
Hi, Robbie.
Hey,
Oh, hi, honey bun.
how are you?
Hey,
Good,
Robbie.
good to see you.
You
Honey,
too.
thanks for coming up. Robbie, I've seen a couple of your videos. I've been busy this week, believe it or not, with surgery and shit. Who the hell is bothering you, man? You talk and talk, but you're not saying who. Spill the beans, baby doll.
He probably
It's
can't.
just the
You're my son's age.
Rambler
Talk to mommy.
community.
What's going on?
It's the Rambler community. I've said it a couple times, but I think mostly when I talk about it, a lot of people, they know what I'm talking about, but so I try not to
Honey,
say it.
I've been watching you for a long time, and I can't understand always what you're talking about because you're trying to cover your A at the same time without hurting anybody, but at the same time telling who you want to tell, what you want to say. I'm not a friggin' mind reader.
Yeah. Well, I figured,
You don't have to mention names, but I mean, Mommy Ramblings comes on 3, 4 in the morning. So if I can't sleep, she'll pop on and I listen. She seems sweet and charming. I don't know her. I am a sub to her. I did comment when her son passed away. I think she's, from the little bit that I've seen, she's a good woman, but I don't know the woman. So was it one of her subs? Like, I can't believe it was her personally. Say it like it is.
Oh, I said it. I think I said it too much like it was the other night.
I didn't hear it, and I'm important. I'm important.
You are. Basically, she just said she made a mistake.
She?
Mommy Ramblings.
Okay, I'm shutting up. Go.
She made a mistake, and she thought, or somebody told her, that I was on a panel making fun of what's going on with her son. And that it never happened. And so basically, she sent hundreds, if not thousands of people in my direction, in Hello Starlight's direction, a woman named Breakfast Club, and this thing called RDA, this group, without any information or facts. And it's caused a lot of a lot of harassment on coming towards me. And, you know, for a while I was trying to address it nicely. Like you said, you probably just saw me addressing it
That's
without
what I
saying
heard.
names.
Nicely.
But the other night I was not nice. My lid blew and I ripped into all of them. Dee Dee would have
Well-
plugged her ears.
Well, so what? You said what you had to say.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
You know, I mean, here's the thing. When you get to a point where you got to say what you got to say, when you're done saying what you got to say and you lose your mind, when you're done, you can't feel bad about it. You got to feel good about it. Move on.
I actually
Yeah.
said the word effing the other day at something that happened in my room. So I didn't say it outright,
You
but
did
I
not.
said effing. I said, this is my effing room. Don't come in here and start stuff. So,
Right.
yeah.
I
Oh
mean,
my
I
gosh,
say
I
to
wish I could have
myself-
screen recorded that.
I say to
It's
myself,
on my
you
video.
know,
You go watch it.
Oh,
It's
I'm
on
totally
my
going to go
video
watch it.
yesterday. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, Robbie, I've been listening to you for a while, and I always say to myself, I could curse probably a lot better than the rest of them. I got words no one's ever heard of, and I pray to God no one ever hears me rant. Okay, I'm an old
Yeah.
lady from Brooklyn, so you know, I am a nice person, but nobody wants my rant. I trust me on that one. And that's
Well-
fact. That's fact. But I'm saying, who the hell don't love Robbie? Who the hell don't like Dee Dee? I mean, come on, give me a break.
Well, there's a few that don't like me. They comment regularly on my channel.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's the
always
same
the
person
same
with
one. Yeah.
too many names.
Yeah, that's one of them. Yep. They like.
Well, you
who
know
they-
what's really ignorant, what I don't like on here is people think, since, you know, I'm always very vocal that I do want to get along with everyone that I come in contact with, and try to, at least. And I, you know, express my faith in God and all this. So as soon as they see you in a bad mood, people automatically throw Christianity in your face or say, see, this is their real colors. And it's like, no, you're just seeing me upset because I'm mad. You know, so, you know, a lot of people will attack you and go after that. Like,
Listen
you're not
to me.
actually a good
I
person.
don't care
or,
how
you know.
nice you are, how good you are, I'm not saying you. When I say, I'm talking in general.
Yeah.
No matter how nice people are, no matter how
Mhm.
nice you could possibly be, there's always someone going to throw a wrench in the soup, okay? There's always
You are
somebody going to
correct.
be there to
Yep.
stir the pot, to spill the pot, to start trouble. And the thing is, you take the bait, you're effed.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
agree.
And I've learned one thing in my old age.
Just trying to figure out how to get.
I got to sleep overnight before I make a decision to really get ripped
Probably should.
on someone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you, it's probably been five, 7 times I wanted to start a channel because things just get me so riled up. Like when I saw what happened to you, I got upset.
Mhm.
Some things I've seen happen through Dee Dee, well, I did get upset and went up on panel and stood for Dee Dee. Of course, it got deleted. I don't know how to record, but you know, I mean, I get like that. If someone has a live stream up and someone starts ramping about somebody that I like and respect, and I know
Mhm.
they're coming sideways, I'll just hit that StreamYards and get up and give it the way it is. And some people know, they've heard me. So, you know, that's how I roll. But I tell you what, I love the beard. I love the mustache.
Oh, mine?
And,
Well, not
I
mine.
love it.
Yeah, I was like, what? Oh,
I
thank
think
you.
you look awesome. And you said what you had to say. The idea is don't be guilty about it. Whoever did you wrong knows what they did. And don't be, oh my God, why did I get up there? Why did I get crazy? Well, don't ask. You know what? I found one thing. I was 70 years old Easter Sunday. And I found out before that. There's no answer to why.
True.
Don't ask why. There's no answer.
Very wise words. Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I was
Yeah.
supposed to
Hi,
come up
kitty.
and camp because I camped last year on my birthday on Dee Dee's. I came live at 69, right, Dee?
Yeah.
But it was Easter, so, you know, I was going to cam up, but I had nowhere to cam up live on my 70th birthday. So maybe 71,
Aw.
somebody will get me up on panel.
There you go.
Yeah. My birthday is coming up in less than a week.
And how
Yeah.
old you going to be?
38.
My son just turned 39. You're like my son's age.
Matthew turned 37 in March.
Well,
So-
that makes you guys officially men.
Who's
Yeah.
older than me?
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
He's turning 38 in a week.
Well, I know Diane is on any minute, so we don't know what Diane and Wendy are going to be talking about.
I don't go in their room. They don't like me. They think I don't like them.
I haven't watched that in a while.
And, you know, I like Makeup Mobster. I don't like what's going on over there. I love Makeup Mobster. When I like somebody, that's it. I'm loyal. I don't, good, bad, and the ugly. Till death do us part.
Yeah.
So, but, you know, she's been
Yeah,
getting
you know,
wound
I've
up.
never really like stopped caring about a creator or something unless I've had a personal friendship with them and, you know, something happened to where we just went our separate ways. But usually, you know, if you follow somebody and they snap or they have a bad moment or something, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm unsubscribing. You know, give them time.
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm the same way. But there were some people, you know, I mean, I don't know
Thank you, Mars.
what show I was watching, but they were discussing forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'm around a long time, and some people just can't be forgiven.
Yeah, and
I'm sorry.
some people, you know, because with me, the way I look at it, and a lot of people don't like when I say this, but I would forgive. The way I look at it is I feel like as long as people have in their heart that they truly feel sorry, if you're a murderer sitting in prison or whoever you are, like I would forgive them. And I even bring up Chris Watts sometimes and people are like, oh, how could you forgive him? I'm like, well, if he truly in his heart felt sorry, then I mean, I would, but you know, that's not even between me. That's
Right.
between him and God, you know?
That's where I'm leaving it.
Well, you know, if I may interject, because I do tend to talk too much and too loud.
Oh, not you, Lee.
Yeah, I get up
Oh,
on
thanks, Ray.
panels, and if you see the reaction when I get up on panels, it's astounding. But I can deal with it. I'm too old for these youngins, but I'm smart. I you know. But here's my thing on forgiveness. Let me tell you, Dee Dee knows. I know Dee Dee is my first channel I subscribed to, and that already now Dee Dee 6 years ago, maybe 7.
Wow.
But I didn't start commenting on Dee Dee's channel until maybe 3 years ago.
Yep.
And Dee Dee knows, and anyone else listening could know, I was married for 36 years and then got divorced.
Mhm.
And then we were together 2.5 years prior to that. So, hey, and kids and grandkids and the whole shabooly. Dee Dee doesn't know my whole story, but she's got the gist of it.
Mhm.
You don't have to tell Dee Dee a long story for her to get it. That's why I love Dee Dee. You understand?
What are you doing?
You only got to tell her a little bit, and she gets it.
Yeah.
I was I am born and raised Catholic. I can't help that. My heritage from my mother and father, thousands of years, is Catholic. I can't help I'm a Catholic, but I respect all religions. But here's the problem.
Come on, dude.
I can't forgive this MFer, okay, for what he done to me and the family. And it bothered me because we're supposed to forgive, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been to confession for decades. I made an appointment with a priest because I didn't know what the hell else to do. And guess what he told me? I don't have to forgive him. It's not my job to forgive. Don't worry about it. It's not your job. It's the Lord's job to forgive. You don't have to forgive
That's the
ever.
Catholic way of looking at it, not the Christian way.
I understand, but to me, there's not much of a difference.
Yeah, I know. My mother.
Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Correct?
Right, vengeance is, of course.
Yes.
Right. So I'm not going to do no vengeance,
Right.
and I don't have to forgive him. So yes, maybe it's the Catholic way of thinking, but to me, there's not much difference between Catholic and Christian. When I was growing up, I went to Catholic school, and I had friends that were Baptist, friends that were Lutheran, in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Right? I was born in Bedford-Stuyvesant, and then we went to Bay Ridge, then we went to Bensonhurst. And so I went to the big Catholic school, and I would meet friends that were Lutheran, friends that were Baptist, and I would ask the nuns. They would invite me to church, and the nuns always said, "You can go to that's okay. You can go to the Baptist church. You can go to the Lutheran church. You can go to any church you want. It's okay." The nuns never told me that I could not. And I was one of those special kids in Catholic school, never got in trouble. I used to be teased for being a brown nose in those days, to the nuns. Whatever the hell that, the teachers love you. They used to pull my ponytail and all. But what I'm saying is, it's the nuns, I used to ask permission. I just met a friend. She's so nice. She's Lutheran. She invited me to her church. Can I go after Mass this Sunday to her church? Sure, you can go. So I went to Baptist church, Lutheran church, what else? Seventh Evangelist. There was all kinds of stuff in Brooklyn. Because if you go a little further downtown south, there was churches everywhere. The nuns never told me I couldn't go to any church. I even went to a Jewish church. I met a friend that was Jewish when I was a teenager. And the nuns said, sure, you can go. So that's why I have an open heart to all religions.
Yeah.
But what I'm talking about is this forgiveness business. I was with a man for almost 40 years. Mm-hmm. I cannot forgive him. It weighed on me heavily. And for the priest to tell me it's okay, it's understandable, get it off your shoulder. It's up to the Lord to forgive him. What he did was too much. I can't forgive. Period. End of story. And to find out I don't have to was a big weight off my shoulder. Mm-hmm. That's all I have to say.
See, I think... go ahead, Dee Dee.
I just said okie dokie.
Well, no, I
I'm pleading the
understand.
fifth on that one.
No, honey, I understand, Dee Dee, how you feel, but, I have a situation, you're talking 2/3 of my life.
Right.
I can't forgive this man. No way in hell. Can't. No way. I will not. I cannot. And it weighed on me heavily. And to find out it's the Lord's job to forgive him, not mine. I didn't do anything wrong. It was a weight off my shoulders. I cannot and will not forgive this man. That's it. It's not my job. I can't do it.
Right.
That's it. I've had other things happen in my life.
Right.
Sometimes
you just
there's certain things in life that are unforgivable. That's it. That's how I look at it.
What were you going to say, Robbie?
The way, because I used to be really kind of like, no, I'm not going to forgive these people and stuff. And like, I know that feeling, but I used to do, like, when I would do drugs or when I would go out and I would hurt people's feelings, with my addiction. And I wasn't a terrible person, but I would hurt people's feelings by, like, doing terrible things while I was on drugs, just disappearing for days at a time, making people worry, stuff like that. And I felt like if in those moments I could change, or I could even care enough to change, and then looking back at a lot of the things I did and be like, wow, I would never do any of that stuff now. I just believe that, everybody changes and learns from their experiences, hopefully. So that's why
I am very forgivable. I forgive 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. But then the man that I gave 40 years of my life to, I can't. Anybody else? Yes. Him? No, I can't. Yeah. It's okay that I can't. Mm-hmm. Anybody else? I turn the other cheek. I forgive very easily. I have no problem with forgiveness. But with this one person, I cannot.
Well,
and that's it. That's all.
You're entitled to that, absolutely.
It's just one person. I'm very easily forgivable. I mean, if you knew my kids, they would go, "Oh my God, mommy's forgives anything we do." I mean, I'm very forgiving. I mean, Dee Dee, I was on your channel, and someone that you're friends with and not friends with, she apologized. With my heart, I said, I accept your forgiveness. And I did, from sincerity. So there's only one person in my life I can't forgive. And I'm not ashamed of saying it. I tell it like it is. I will never forgive this man. And that's just the
Well,
way it
I've
is.
forgiven her, but I don't trust her any further than I can throw her, nor do I have any intention of rekindling anything with her. So,
Well, I tell you,
nor
I've
will
been
I
on
put
a
up with her
couple of
BS in my room.
panels, you know, and she finds me, and I know right away it's her,
Hmm.
and she rails me and she riles me. In fact, Diane, I can't say it was her, but I know her style as you do. I can't say it was her,
Hmm.
but I felt it was her, and Diane picked it up,
Yeah.
and she told her, you need to stop because Diane picked it up.
Hmm.
I was just saying nice things in there. Oh, Lee this and Lee that, and it was just getting nuts. So who the hell else could it be? You know what I'm saying? I mean, really, who else could it be? I mean, people know on YouTube that I'm loyal to you, Dee Dee.
Yeah.
You know, and whenever I could give you a plug, I'd throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? You know that.
Hmm.
I believe when you love someone, you take the good, you take the bad, you take the ugly, and that's it. The good, the better, or the worse. That's the way life should be. But
Unconditional
when
love.
someone rips your heart out and someone tries to destroy you and take your soul, it's not forgivable. So I got one person in my life I can't forgive, and that's the end of it. And that's all I'll say. So anybody else is easily to forgive, but not that man.
Well, yeah, and forgiveness just feels good. Like when I do it,
Yeah,
lot
when
of the
they go,
time-
oh, forgiveness is better for you, not for them. Bullshit.
no, it's like,
Bullshit.
and even when people, when I get in arguments or whatever, I never, like, by them saying sorry or anything, I never need to hear I'm sorry from people ever. I don't even need an apology because I'll forgive them anyways. I believe that actions speak louder than an apology. And a lot of the times, if I get in a fight with a friend and then I make up with them, sometimes an apology doesn't even come out of either mouth. It's just we get back into the routine of what our friendship was, of joking, loving each other. And that in itself is an apology to me, like showing that your actions are
Yeah,
changing.
but all right, Robbie, you're a lot younger than me. I'm an old fart. Although I look good. But when someone says I'm sorry, I have 3 grandkids and I got 2 kids that are adults. The grandkids are with the big I'm sorry every minute. And they're being raised already that they could cause havoc in the house, right?
Mm.
And all they got to do is say, I'm sorry. And my son and my daughter-in-law will say, okay, it's over, right? No, hell no. But, I'm in my son's house. I have to respect they're the parents. I'm not the parent.
Mm.
So I make that clear. I'm not, Lee, you're not their mother and father. So when I have them by myself and they start their crap and start fighting, killing each other, because they're 2 years apart, the 3 of them. And then, I go, you guys got to stop. Okay, I'm sorry, And I go, okay, come here, sit down a minute, talk to grandma. What are you sorry for? They don't even know.
Yeah.
To them, it's words. And I say, hey, I'm sorry is not words to grandma. What are you sorry for? They don't even know what this, it's just words. Okay,
Right.
you're saying you're sorry. Well, why are you sorry? I don't know, grandma. Oh, I know I was in trouble. Okay, you're sorry. Obviously, you did something that wasn't right. Tell grandma what you were sorry for. They're blank. They haven't got a clue. If someone tells me they're sorry means nothing to me. Why are you sorry? What did you do? Explain it. Then I'll believe you. The words I'm sorry to me, I'm going to say it in Italian means un cazzo, okay?
Mm.
I'm sorry means nothing to me. If you say I'm sorry, okay, Robbie, you did something to me. Robbie, you said you're sorry. You know what? I really appreciate that. But tell me what you did that you feel that you had to apologize and be sorry to me. And if you explain it and it's what I feel, we're good. We're on the same path. Words.
Well, I also don't. With me, if I feel like I don't need to apologize, I think it's completely pointless just to, because growing up, my parents would be like, well, tell this person sorry, or, do this or do that. And even if you didn't owe them an apology, I'm never going to apologize for something that, I didn't do, or, that somebody else just simply wants me to apologize for. If I don't feel it in my heart, you're not going to hear an apology out of me.
Exactly.
Now I'll
Good.
say, like, sorry, things didn't work out, or I'm sorry that, we got in a fight or something. But if I didn't do something, you're not going to take ownership of something you didn't do.
Right. Right. The thing is, the words "I'm sorry" is just like, it's just too simple. People just say it like a curse word. It means nothing. Unless you could explain what you're sorry for, don't even tell me it.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I've often said about the certain situation we're talking about regarding me, until there is help given and I've seen behavior change that is consistent over a long period of time, I don't trust. That's just how it is. I can forgive you, but I'm not going to trust you. I'm not going to be used by you.
Well, the idea is, Dee Dee, you can forgive and not forget.
Yeah.
I've done hundreds of forgiving and not forgetting. I only have one person I will not forgive. But I forgive, but I don't forget. And you forgive and you're not forgetting. And that's the way life should be. You're forgiving, you're not forgetting. You want to see results.
Well, I can forget if the behavior stops continuing. If the behavior stops up, which it has, then, I'm not going to forget, because it's going to be continual and it's going to be in my face. Once it's gone and they change and there's new behaviors, then I can forget and I can act like it never happened.
Yeah, but how long do you need? Let me ask you a question. How long do you need to see new behavior?
At least like 6 to 8 months, to be honest with you, where people come to me and say, oh no, this is different. They don't do this anymore. Then I'll believe it. When the lies stop, when the betrayal stops.
6 to 8 months is too short. I'm thinking 2 to 3 years.
Oh my God.
Nah.
2 to 3 years. 3 to 6 months is nothing. At least 2 to 3 years. Maybe a year and a half, stop, giving a break. But some people just don't change. And some people are just born a certain way. And what I find in my old age, that people get worse. If I'm talking too much, let me know. But what I find is, when I look at older people, if you look at their faces like you, Dee Dee, I'm not kissing up to you. This is a reality. I'm not looking at chat. You have beautiful skin. You have no wrinkle lines. You're almost ARP material. AARP. And
I second that.
Yeah, meaning that you have a positive outlook on life. So you age the way you feel inside. So you always
feel like I'm 50.
Right. You have a good heart. You have a good interior. I've seen people that are 20 years younger than me look 30 years older than me, because they don't. You have beautiful skin, smile lines, not pissed off lines. Look at a person when they're aging.
The brown line here, though, D.
Honey,
that's adorable.
That's from squinting from the sun. I have that. I had that.
Actually, no. What it's from is, like, in born again Christian worship services, you go like this. You're like praying like that. That's where that comes from, literally. That's years and years of just intense worship.
When you put that picture up of you and your daughter not that long ago, what, a week or two? I mean, you look like sisters.
Yeah, people say that.
Yeah. Because you're going through trials and tribulations in your life, but you think positive, you got a good heart, and so you're going to age beautifully, as I have.
That's good.
And Robbie, you're hot. You're hot. Well, one thing Robbie said, he'll go either way. So, whatever's looking good, he'll go for it.
Sure, why not?
If I was 35, there's no way you're turning me down, honey.
Okay.
No way in heck. You'll be saying, I'm at your mercy, baby.
Right. We're making Dee Dee blush.
That's okay. We gotta have a little fun tonight.
Right. Oh, they're called Angry 11 lines. That's what those are.
So
Or I
what?
like to call them the Meg Ryan, because Meg Ryan has those, the
Yeah.
squinty.
What is
Um,
going on with you, Robbie? You came up here, so I figured you had something
Yeah,
to
I'm
say.
going to be quiet. Talk to us, Robbie.
Oh, well, I just came up here because Lee said, oh, I hope Robbie would come up. And so I was like, I'll hop on for a few minutes and say hi.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Because I
I've
muted
been,
her so that you could talk.
oh, no, I always love talking to you and Lee. I don't think I've ever talked to you
Okay.
at the same time on a panel before. Usually I run into her on Pink's lives.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Pink will probably be on the end of the month. I'll be there. But I'm shutting up now, Robbie. You feel better now?
I
Oh,
love listening to you
smiling.
talk. Oh, thank you guys.
Wait.
No, but I've been fine. I've just, I blew my lid a couple of days ago and I let it all out of my system. And now I feel a little bit better.
So was it someone on Mommy Ramblings chat or one of her subscribers? Or was it her personally that hurt you? Tell her what it is.
Oh, I have. I haven't been listening. Yes, it was Mommy, and she has a whole army of people. So I've been trying to deal with that the best way
Wow.
that I can. And I just finally snapped because I've never had that many people mad at me, first of all, for no reason. But, I've never had that many people mad at me at one time. And the thing is about being on YouTube or on the internet is, so I didn't do anything wrong, but once I was blamed of it and I started getting attacked, I started snapping on people and cussing and just arguing with people. So people will take the aftermath of that and they'll take screenshots of what you said or clips of videos saying, look, he's being mean. Look, he's talking about it. See? And it's like, yeah, because it's after the fact. If you will look before the fact, you won't see me talking
So
about this at all.
what did you do or say that was twisted?
Well, I was never on a panel. I was accused of being on a panel laughing and joking about her son passing away, which is not true at all. The night that I was accused
wouldn't
of
buy
it,
that. I don't buy that knowing you.
right. Well, the night that I was accused of it, I was in bed watching movies because I had been sick for like a month off and on, and I had been out of work again for almost 2 weeks, and I was finally recovering to go back to work. So I wasn't even on a panel that night. And the only time I popped into Limeonade's chat to say hi for a couple of minutes and I bounced out, but they weren't talking about that either. They weren't talking about that subject. So since then, I have talked about that and addressed this, but I've never said her son's name. I've never talked poorly about that. Have I cussed Mommy Ramblings out? Absolutely. Have I cussed a lot of her people out? Yes, I have. But that's been since I was accused of that, not beforehand. So,
But may I say something?
yeah.
Nowhere did I hear or see what happened to her son.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's a
I know it was
mystery.
an accident of some sort or something. That's all
Nobody knows what happened.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea either.
Well, I mean, it's irrelevant. I can't even imagine the loss of a child.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can't fathom that. And, I did send her a beautiful text on one of her notifications, and I meant it sincerely. I don't know the woman. I catch her sometimes when I'm falling asleep because she goes on late.
Mm.
She appears to be a good, honest woman with a nice family and a nice husband. She lost her child. That's all I
comment on
know.
that
I know, darling, but that's all I know. That's all
Right.
I know.
one. Yeah.
So, whatever happened to you, I'm sorry. And hey, I don't fault anyone for saying what they got to say and feeling what they got to feel and doing what they got to do. So
Yep.
if it made you feel, the idea is whatever you did, whatever you said, what I'm hoping is it made you feel better, not worse when you were done. That's the point.
It did make me feel better because
Good.
I think you should put your foot down. I think if I was more in my right mind, I think I would have approached it a little bit better because I was very angry at the time, just blew up. I had enough. But that's why usually I sit on things and I try to think about things before I talk about it. And I was sitting on it for quite a while. You know, I mentioned it here and there, but I was sitting on my feelings. Oh, I love your nails.
Oh yeah, I have beautiful. Yeah, I just trying to mute because I was going to vape. I've been vaping and making noise. Yeah. Oh, I'm sitting on my recliner. I didn't mean to interrupt you. My nails showed up.
Yeah, they're like French manicure.
I've always, darling.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, thank you. Was that all you saw was my nails?
We saw your hair too a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glow, it does
I
help.
didn't mean to distract, but what I'm saying is when someone loses their cool and they lose it and they get up and rant, and then when you're done with it, if you feel like crap when you got done with it, then it's probably you shouldn't have. But if you did it and then you felt vindicated and I said what I had to say, I defended myself. This is wrong. I have my right. I have to defend myself. Then be proud of yourself because, you know, there's an old saying, the people in the village know who you are. There are people been following you a long time. So it doesn't matter what anybody says. You have followers that know you, you know, and they know what kind of guy you are. And so they're not going to buy it. They're not going to believe it. The same thing with Dee Dee. You know, there are certain people she has on her channel that are loyal. It doesn't matter what anybody has to say.
I felt great after I went off. It was like time. I felt wonderful. I was like, this person is not going to make me cower in my own freaking room. First of all,
are you guys back friends again? Are you guys back friends again?
Heck to the no. With a capital X.
I'm just trying to get current.
Good God, no, never. I don't think so. Like I said, 6 to 8 months of consistent, decent behavior without all the reports of, well, this is happening, that's happening, or even coming in my room and trying to make me cower and telling me what I can and can't say. And, don't diagnose anybody. Hush up. Get out of my room if you don't like the way I do
seriously. I mean, you know, she did apologize after, you know. I like people don't like when they say something 3 months. Oh, that happened 3 months ago. Why are you bringing it up?
Right.
You know, I jumped on a panel and stuck up for you, and I know, and you know, I did that, and I apologize. She apologized. You know that.
Well, I'm done freaking putting up with her crap.
Well, she's trolling me.
She can just go jump in the lake. I don't care. I don't want to.
She's trolling under all kinds of different names.
I didn't say drown. I just said jump in the lake. Maybe you should cool off a little bit. I wouldn't wish harm on anybody, but seriously, don't come in here and start trouble.
Yeah.
We were having a good room. It was awesome. We were having a nice chat, and then all of a sudden, this happened. Oh, I said that because they changed their name a lot. Well, maybe they're MPD or something. Maybe they got other personalities because I've been watching a show about it. And they're like, no diagnosis, please. I'm like, I'll diagnose who I want to diagnose. I flipping have 2 psychology degrees. Who are you to tell me who to diagnose? And I wasn't diagnosing. I was giving an opinion. I said that you could be. So,
well, I think...
No diagnosis, please. Don't tell me what to say in my channel. If you don't like it, get out. Nobody invited you in here and nobody wants you in here. I've gotten more emails from people saying, if that person's in there, I'm not coming in your room. So, but I still let them in because I'm a forgiving person. And I figured, well, they're not going to change if we don't give them a chance to prove they've changed. They haven't. Same old BS. And then she called me bipolar. Bipolar 2. She's like, well, I'm
bipolar, by the way.
I am bipolar. I'm cyclothymic, but not bipolar.
Is she still trying to email you and stuff?
Heck to the no. No, she doesn't email me. She doesn't talk to me. She just comes in here and starts her garbage. And I already blocked her, and I blocked the Miss Mystery, the other one that was in here with her, which most people think is some sidekick of hers or maybe her. She's calling me delusional.
Well, again. She has so many names, we can't keep up with it.
Yeah, I know. And then people come in my room and say, you're doing the same thing to her that you say she does about you. She can talk about me. I don't care. Just don't come in my room and start garbage when I'm having a nice room and everybody's happy and you got to come in and change the whole atmosphere and attitude of the room. No, I'm not putting up with it. I will speak up and I will block people. I'm not putting up with it.
Are you talking about Analyzer? Is that who you're talking about?
Of course.
Oh.
Who else will be talking about?
I still go into her chats and stuff, but see, I don't feel uncomfortable. You guys don't make me feel uncomfortable. Like, I have to choose or I'm in between.
No, and I'm not going to. I didn't say anybody can't be her friend. I don't care. She could have 20,000 friends on here. Doesn't matter. Just don't come in my room and start stuff and then tell me what I can and can't say in my room. No, it's not your room to tell me that. It's my room. Go do what you want. In your... So whatever.
Yeah, I wish she would go back to Analyzer. I like the name Analyzer. It fits her because I get confused. That's why sometimes I lose her channel because I'm like, I can't find her anymore. And then it'll pop up. It'll be a new name and I don't even know it's her. So.
Well, she has like 20 names, 30, 40 names.
And she says she does that on purpose because I called her on it too. I said, well, that's why I thought you might be MPD because you changed your name. So I thought maybe you changed personalities too. And she goes, I do that on purpose and no diagnosis, DD. We know what your diagnosis is. I'm like, well, whatever. I don't go in your room and start garbage. Don't come in mine and do it. Period.
DD, you're adorable when you get feisty.
I know.
I like when Dee Dee gets feisty.
What can I say?
I do. I like when Dee Dee gets feisty respectably.
I tried. I wasn't real respectable yesterday. Saying don't do that in my effort room was not respectable.
She does it in a nice way.
Well, Dee Dee, we're going to have to do because I could use a good, Bible study session or, a good a panel chat sometime. So we've been saying it for a while again, and it's been a while since the last
sick.
one.
You couldn't help it. You were ill for a long time.
We'll definitely have to do that again. I know Mexi has been wanting to do another one too, so maybe he could join us or we could just do it with us. But it's up to you.
Whichever.
But I wanted to
tell you, I love when Dee Dee does the Bible interpretations of the stories. I love it.
Yeah, we got two more Proverbs to do. 2 more. I got to get through them.
She's really fun to talk to.
No, I really like it, Dee Dee, when you interpret the Bible, the stories with the Jezebel and Abraham, and I really enjoy it, the way you read a line or two and then you explain it. And I like the commentary you recently did. That was Dr. Grande.
Yeah, Dr. Grande. Yep.
Right, Dr. Grande?
Yep, that's who it was.
Well,
I
guys,
really enjoyed that.
I'm going to hop off. I just wanted to say hi to Lee and to you and just chat for a little bit, but I'll be in the chat. I was going to rent a movie and lay down until Sandra wakes up.
All right. Don't watch Jexy. Do not watch the movie Jexy. It's terrible.
Sub, and I'll remain a sub, Robbie. I'm on your. I get it. I understand you. You did what you had to do, and I commend you for it. And in the end, the truth always comes out in the wash.
Absolutely, and that's what I trust. Sometimes it sucks that it takes so long, but
well, God bless you.
God bless you.
I'm glad you came up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for
talking to you, Robbie.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll be in the chat for a little bit.
All right. Love you. Have a good night.
Good. Take care.
All right.
That was nice.
Yes, it was. Anybody else? There's the link.
I'm going to put my other phone on so I can see the chat.
That's a good idea.
Unless you want me to get out, honey. I take no offense.
Oh, I didn't say that. I got nothing to talk about. So we may as well stay here.
Oh, I'll find something to talk about. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I won't. I'll probably just give up and go to bed. That's what I usually end up doing.
Oh, honey, you can do that.
Because people just, no, I don't mean now. I mean, if it was up to me to have to find something to talk about, I would end up just giving up and going to bed because people will just sit here and I'm like, is anybody going to say anything? Because if they don't, what's the point of a chat room if you're not chatting,
Yeah, I hear you.
Then it's kind of boring. It's like, okay, well, I guess we're done talking.
Well, you got 24 people in the room. Mummy Maz, hi. Globy Pretty, why don't you come up? Ask Lee about the cataract surgery. Okay, that's interesting.
Thank you,
In
Glow. I
fact,
forgot. Sorry.
Glow, that's a very interesting story. In fact, if you want to come up, first of all, I wasn't ready for cataract surgery. And I'm known for being a good negotiator, detective, I'm like a negotiator kind of person. And I'm very questionable type of person. So technically, I'm too young to have my cataracts done. And I'm sick and tired of hearing this crap. They wait for people to be in wheelchairs. They can't walk. They can't see. So what's the point in seeing at that point?
Right.
So the doctor, of course, said again, well, your cataracts are fine. They're not that bad. They don't have to come out yet. And of course, you always have a nurse in the room now. They don't leave you alone with a physician. You know that.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to tell you what I did. And I said, doctor, this is my ophthalmologist for a long time. I said, I really would like the nurse to leave the room, and I'd like to speak to my physician in private if that's possible. And so he looked and he told the lady, leave the room. I said, yes, leave the room. You could stay outside the door, but I'd like to speak with my doctor alone. Because the idea is you don't get a chance to speak with your doctor alone. There's always a nurse or an assistant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
The laws have changed, correct?
Yeah.
So, Glow, my cataracts don't need to come out yet, but everything's gray. I don't see things bright. I'm wearing progressives, which is 3 lenses, wearing glasses since I'm 5. And then if I got to read small print, I got to take my glasses off. So what do I need? Quads? And they're telling me I'm not ready yet for this cataract surgery. So when the nurse left the room, I said to my doctor, I says, doctor, let's get serious. You know, all you got to do is press a button, and all you got to do is approve this being done. What are you going to wait for me to be 80, 85? I won't be able to walk on a beach at that point. I'm wearing
Right.
glasses since I'm 5 years old. So I'm practically blind.
Yeah.
Enough is enough. So he sat back in the chair, he folded his arms, and he looked at me. He looked at the computer. I just press a button to prove it. Well, I'm still, halfway decent looking. I'm young. I could move, whatever.
Mm.
And he says to me, you know what? Okay. And he started typing on that computer. And that's it. So, and I'm going to get monovision, which they don't do either. So I'm going to have one eye for distance and one eye for mid-range and reading, which they also don't agree with. I fought for that as well. And they're getting it done. So I'm very happy about it. I mean, I'm watching TV. I'm seeing colors, Dee. I never thought I could see. I
That's
crocheted a blanket that I use on my couch, crocheted. Yeah. And I always thought it was mauve. It's raspberry.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, because when you have cataracts in your eyes, everything is not the right color. You're seeing things with a gray hue, and it's not bright and beautiful like when you were a young kid.
Yeah.
Did it hurt? Well, I'll be honest with you, Glow. It's drops for 6 weeks. I've met people that have had cataract surgery. Oh, it's not the next day you see beautiful. BS is all I can say on that. You have to wear a patch on your eye. You got to sleep a patch on your eye for like 5 days. You got to do drops 3-4 times a day, 2-3 drops at a time. And you better watch the regimen for like 6 weeks. So it's not a catwalk. And of course there is danger. But I took the danger. I'm too old to worry about it. You know what I mean? Crocheting is fun. Yes, just Shelley. I love to crochet. I crochet and knit. I had that surgery at 60 with monovision. I started wearing glasses at 6, the best thing I ever done. So County Shays, the monovision worked for you? Because the doctor didn't want to do the monovision initially, but my contacts are monovision, then he agreed. Well, Glow, it's drops crazy. It's like drops beyond drops. So if you can't get drops in your eye, it's not going to happen. I mean, you got to do drops 2, 4, 6, maybe 7, 8 times a day for 6 weeks. And that's just one eye. Yeah. All right. Anybody else have any questions? But I could see a hawk from 2 miles away now with my left eye. The thing is, now I really see every line and wrinkle. Dang. Okay. All right. You ready to fall asleep, Dee Dee? I'll get off and you could just talk to your panel.
No, I'm not ready to fall asleep. I'm just listening.
How's Matthew?
Sore.
The poor
He's
guy.
got a sore right shoulder. I got a sore left shoulder.
Oh, Mommy Mars, how are you, dear?
Are there any people in here that are like older people that are vegetarians by chance?
I'm almost vegetarian.
I just read something that vegetarians have less chance of getting cataracts than meat eaters. So that's all more plugs for me.
My cataracts. I don't know. I think cataracts is a lot to do with heredity. I mean, all on my mother's side.
Yeah, I read that.
All on my mother's side had it. All on my mother's side had eye trouble. My father's side, they were all 20/20. My mother's side, they all had eye problems. So a lot, lots heredity.
I don't think we had any eye problems in our family. We have other problems.
Like, just Jelly, what kind do you wear contacts just for distance or? Well, Glow said it's pretty. Glow, you thinking of getting cataract surgery?
Yeah,
if the doctor says you're not ready, tell the nurse to leave the room and tell the doctor you want it done while you're still young, vibrant, and can walk and talk and take the car and go to the beach by yourself. Oh, hi, Mommy Mari. Oh, you're just busy with a little puppy? Aw, that's cute. Oh, the doc says within a year? Let him put it in writing. Yeah, because they BS you. I was hearing within a year for the last 5, 6, 7 years. That's just to push you. Let me tell you something. I am like shocked at the brightness of color. I can't even describe it. And my cataracts were not. They didn't have to be done yet. But I'm like shocked. I close one eye, it's bright, it's green, it's purple, it's orange, before the colors were all fit. You don't realize it, but cataracts put like a gray hue over everything. Yeah, I'm very happy. I hope the right eye goes well. We'll see. Well, that's nice, Glow, but my glasses couldn't get any stronger than what they were. I'm wearing glasses since I'm 5 years old. And I turned 70 on Easter. And my cataracts still weren't that bad to fix. So when am I going to wait till I'm 80? I'm still young and fit in my mind. So the doctor agreed. So, I don't think he did anything illegal. He just pushed it to get it done. Oh, Country Shades was close to being legally blind. Yeah. One of my sisters is legally blind in the right eye. She can't see nothing.
Wow.
Out of her right eye. It was due to a car accident when she was very young. Her retina detached and that couldn't be fixed. Was I awake? Low? It's amazing. They give you a anesthesia. You're wide awake. And your eye is wide open. It's held open, like in the movie Minority Report. You remember the movie
Clockwork Orange?
Yeah, your eye is held wide open.
Yeah.
And they're slicing into it. You don't feel a thing.
Gross.
It's like a light in front of you that you don't feel anything. You don't feel anything. Yes, wide awake.
No, thank
but
you.
no pain whatsoever. And as soon as it's done, you're able to sit in a chair and get wheeled out to the car. Yeah, I'm the opposite, just Shelley. It's my left eye is really bad. No, actually, no, my right eye is worse than my left. Sorry. Let's see, just Shelley. I hate any eye exam. I like when they go, is number 1 better or is number 2 better? Is number 3 better? Number 4 better? Number 2? Number 3? I mean, give me a
I'm
break. They
with
go
you,
too
ladies.
fast.
TMI, Juanita says. She don't want to know about it.
What does TMI mean?
Too much information. She doesn't want to know. She doesn't like the
Oh,
idea.
okay. Well, I was just answering Glow's questions. We can change the eye subject. You know. Anyway, I'm going to drop out, hon. You
Okay.
could talk to your people and say hi to Matthew.
Okay, well,
And thanks for having me up on panel.
yep, no
Love
problem.
you. I'm there
Love
for
you
you.
too. Okay,
And
I know. I appreciate it.
signing off.
All righty. Okay. So, man, we've gone from subject to subject to subject tonight, haven't we? Oh, and now my computer's deciding to freeze again, of course. Like it does. I don't blame you, Glow. I would too hold off as long as possible. No, thank you. I think I'll continue to not eat animals too. Now that I know there's a chance I could ward off even more types of diseases. No, I have a friend that had the shots in her eye for the detached retina thing or whatever it was. Something to do with diabetes complications. And after I heard that and she described how bad it hurt, I was like, oh, heck no. I will do everything I can to stay as well as I can to not need all that stuff. Have a good night, Glow. Sleep well. Hillary's eating frozen yogurt. Yeah, no thanks. No, thank you. Good night. No needles in my eye. Mm-mm. You better put me to sleep if you're going to stick anything near my eye. Once I had a chalazion in my eye, like right on the lower eyelid. I used to try to stick needles through that thing and everything to pop it because I did not want to go to the eye doctor to have it done. And then I finally went to one doctor and they were like, yeah, we're going to just numb your eye, we'll lance it and remove it. And I'm like, oh, heck no, you're going to do that while I'm awake? No. He's like, well, we'll numb it first. I'm like, what do you mean by numb it? They're like, well, we'll use drops and then we'll just like give you some Novocaine or something in your eye. I'm like, no, you won't. I got up and I ran out of that eye doctor office. And I went and got a second opinion. She's like, no, we don't have to do any of that. We're just going to give you some ointment. It'll get rid of it. Sure enough, they gave me ointment to put in my eyes and bam, it was gone. It's echoing. Sorry. I don't know why it's echoing. Okay. Sorry. Probably a robot voice, huh? Anyway, I did not have to have any surgery done to my eye like the original eye doctor was going to do. Thank God. He could have blinded me. Who knows? I just used ointment and the chalazion went away. Like really quickly, too. Always get a second opinion if they're talking about cutting something or sticking something in your body or whatever. Get a second opinion. Get a third opinion if you feel you need to. Seriously, don't ever just go on the first thing a doctor tells you if it's something invasive. All right, enjoy, Just Shelley. You have a good night. Anyways. Yeah, I'm probably going to start heading off of here too, unless anybody wants to come up with an interesting topic to talk about. Yep, there you go, Mommy Maris. Point proven. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off and go do something else. It is nice talking with you. Thank you for coming in the room tonight. God bless you. I hope you have a great night and a great weekend. And Shabbat Shalom, because it is sundown, so technically it is Sabbath now. So have a happy Sabbath day, and I will talk to you soon. God bless. Good night.